Are you having difficulties reestablishing a relationship with someone that you care about? Well, believe me, it's not always easy, but I do have some simple steps that I believe will be very helpful in reestablishing that relationship. And that's coming up next on Higher Learning. Something was said or done that caused the split in the first place. Maybe it was a close friend, a coworker, or even a relative. And after some time, you really want to reestablish the relationship. But harsh words were exchanged and feelings were damaged. But in your heart, you want to bridge the gap. The other night, while I was resting, three words came to me: release, restore, remember. Release the pressure, restore what was lost, remember the issue. And as I pondered those three words, their meanings became clearer. Release the pressure meant before you can open a relationship, you need to make sure that the pressure has been released. And how do I do that? Well, I have a pressure cooker and love that thing. And after it finished cooking, I have to release the pressure before I can open it. And I watch the steam rises up. And after all the steam has dissipated, I know I can now open my pressure cooker. Well, releasing the pressure in a relationship is when you take the time to either forgive or apologize for your actions. It is one of the first steps in healing. It is simple, but it's not always easy. But if the relationship is worth saving, then it is worth sacrificing for. Forgiveness has a way of bringing peace to both you and the other person. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13 tells us, make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. The next is restore. Restoring is when the real work begins. It is taking the necessary time to slowly return to the things that brought you together in the first place. The common bond that sparked your interest, the hopes and dreams you both shared, or maybe it's simply rooting for the same team. Life is precious, but separation is hard. Finding the opportunity to reconnect may be a little taxing, but if making the effort to go the extra mile is what your intent is, then it is so rewarding at the end. Ecclesiastic chapter 4, verses 9 and 10 tells us, two are better than one because they have a good reward for their effort. For if either falls, his companion can lift him up. But pity the one who falls without anyone to lift him up. And finally, remember. Remembering what caused the separation in the first place is key. I used to teach military history, and I used to tell my cadets one of the main reasons I'm teaching you all this military history And so when you become officers, you will not repeat some of the mistakes that I'm teaching you about. If whatever happened caused a split, then it is worth remembering. I'm going to say that again. If whatever happened caused a split, it is worth remembering. So don't just brush it off. Understand the whys, understand the how. The Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding. Because if you understand what you did, you will understand why it hurt. And understanding the hurt is essential in reestablishing the relationship. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 9 says, he who covers and forgives an offense seeks love, but he who repeats or harps on a matter separates even close friends. Relationships can be challenging. However, when it is a relationship that should have never been divided, it is vital that everything possible to reconnect be accomplished, and releasing the pressure, restoring what was lost, and remembering the fault can be the key to reestablishing that relationship. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.